What's up, everybody? Matt Modi here with Jedi Modi Sports Network, and it is officially Tater Time for Week 3 Sunday specific edition of the NFL season. Tater Time is when I give out my favorite anytime touchdown predictions. I do it for each primetime game on Thursday and Monday, and then I give out a couple on Sunday specifically as well. I got to admit, not been going well so far. I can complain all I want about the bad luck, which has happened, but the reality is the results have not been there. I went 0-2 again on Thursday night, bringing my total results from Tater Time to 5 wins, 14 losses, down 7.67 units. For Sunday, I have 3 more for you guys, a little bit of the longer shot variety on Sunday. So all we need is one of the 3 to cash to be profitable. And let's get into it. So the first play for Sunday is going to be the 1 p.m. slate in the Saints versus Packers game. And we are taking Tony Jones Jr. to score a touchdown plus 340 odds at Caesars. So this is a play because Jamal Williams is out and Alvin Kamara is still out serving his suspension. Now, the risk here is Kendre Miller is presumably returning from injury. He's been out the first 2 games of the year. And then, of course, Taysom Hill steals work. That's just the role of Taysom Hill is to steal work wherever he goes. Hill is probably going to get his 7 to 10 snaps a game. That's going to be annoying. But on the Kendre Miller side, I'm just not sure that they're going to give a rookie the majority of the carries in his first game from injury when he's been injured literally since the end of his college football season. So he got injured at the end, his last game played in college, he got hurt. He was nursing that, was drafted by the Saints. And then in the offseason, since he's been with the Saints, he's just been nursing a bunch of injuries back to back to back. So he's basically spent his entire time in the NFL in some sort of rehab. So I'm just not trusting the fact that they're going to give him a lot of work in his first game. Last week, I was in on Jamal Williams and the logic was sound. Unfortunately, Jamal Williams got hurt. Tony Jones Jr. scored 2 touchdowns at the goal line, and I am expecting something similar to happen this week. The Packers have a decent defense, but they're below average against the run, and the Saints, when they get close to the goal line, they mostly just try to run it. Derek Carr, in his career, Warren Sharp is all over this, has been a terrible red zone quarterback. And so they've been running a lot more when they get close. And the explosive plays for touchdowns really just haven't been there for the Saints either. So I am expecting the Saints to have success running the ball. I'm expecting Tony Jones Jr. to get the majority of the goal line and red zone work. Hopefully he can get into the end zone, cashing plus 340 for us. Next up for the 4 p.m. slate, Panthers versus Seahawks game, we are taking Hayden Hurst to score a touchdown, plus 375 odds at Barstool. You can also get it at plus 360 at FanDuel. Now, I get it. This one feels as gross as they come, but the reality is it's a really good value play. Bryce Young is going to be out for the Panthers. I think that their offense might actually start to look a little bit better with a veteran quarterback at the helm and Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton's not amazing by any means, but when a rookie QB comes in and starts struggling, sometimes you just need competence in the offense. It just starts to look a little bit better. At the receiving options, the Panthers really have nothing going for them. Their target leader on the year is rookie Jonathan Mingo, who's got talent, but he is a rookie and he's not like a Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase type of rookie. Their second leading target getter is 99-year-old Adam Thielen. Third up is this Hayden Hurst. The Seahawks can also be had through the air. That's where they struggle defensively. Overall, they have the 23rd ranked defense. This is according to DVOA in the NFL, so definitely below average there. But if you look at it in a little bit more detail, they're second worst in the NFL against the pass, and they're 10th against the run. So they're significantly worse through the air than they are on the ground. Now, the Panthers try to have a running-focused offense, but Miles Sanders really hasn't had a lot of success, and I'm not expecting him to in this game. And if you look even more in detail, the Seahawks have literally the worst DVOA specifically against tight ends. So it feels gross. Hurst leads the team in red zone targets. He leads the team. And he also scored in week 1. So I think that he's going to be able to get into the end zone. Plus 375 is really good. Last up, the Sunday night football game, Steelers versus Raiders. Give me Pat Freiermuth to score a touchdown. Plus 260 odds at FanDuel. This is another gross one, but another play where the value is there. Now, this Steelers offense has been putrid to start the year. Through 2 games, they've been terrible. They've also played the 49ers and the Browns, 2 really good defenses. It's possible that instead of being the worst offense in the NFL, it's possible that they're closer to maybe just below average. If that happens, we're still going to see some more players on their offense have success. And even if they're putrid again, Freiermuth could still score a touchdown like he did in week 1. Now, the Raiders aren't as bad against tight ends as Seattle is, but they're still below average when it comes to guarding tight ends. No Deontay Johnson for the Steelers, which just leads to more targets for Pat Freiermuth. He also leads the team in goal line targets as well with 3 and 1 touchdown. That's ahead of any receiver on the roster. Now, the Steelers offense does need to actually get going for them to have plays in the red zone. I think that they're going to have success against a bad Raiders defense. I think they can have success doing so. Hopefully, we can get Pat Freiermuth in the end zone. I don't trust any of the running backs because Najee Harris looks terrible and Jalen Warren, I'm not sure they're going to give him a ton of work. So I sat that one out, got 260 odds on Pat Freiermuth to score, and that's all I got. So 3 guys to hit a home run, 1 unit on all 3 of them individually, $5 on a parlay of all 3 of them. If 1 hits, we're at least profitable. If all 3 hit, we have squarely taken away all the losses we had at the beginning of the year. So let's hope for that. And that's all I got. So appreciate everybody for watching and have a good one.